music and stuff with me, Rob Lewis. It's Who's Day Tuesday. What do you think of the new opening titles? Hope you're enjoying them. It's pretty much the same, but I whacked a TARDIS in there. But yeah, I hope that's okay with you. So today I am looking at the first part of Series 7, broadcast in September 2012. In fact, the whole thing was within September 2012. And it was the last time we would see Amy and Rory in the show. Which is a shame. I love Amy and Rory. Amy, as you may know, is one of my favourite companions of all time. And Rory's pretty high up there as well. So here we have, we just had the Doctor and the Widow in the wardrobe, which was a bit of a low point. So we needed something to bring it back up a little bit. Now this half of the series, they were kind of slightly different because we had a slightly different theme tune and different. The title was different, as in when you saw Doctor Who on the screen, they were kind of, each one had its own signature that kind of reflected each episode, which kind of didn't really work probably as well as the production team thought it would. I didn't even notice at the time. it kind of passed by. It's not a bad thing, but it just kind of fell a bit flat, I think. But also this particular series, it had 5 episodes, all standalone, and they all kind of were marketed like movies. We had movie posters for each one, which was pretty cool. They were all big productions. There was a lot of money spent on all of them. Let's get to it. Before that, this man would like to speak to you. Hello, Holiday Rob here from Croatia. Just want to let you know, if you're enjoying this video, thanks very much for watching. But don't forget to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and of course the alarm notification bell so you know when my videos are coming out. And if you're interested, I've got social network stuff, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, not Twitter though. And I've also got a Patreon, so you can find me there. It's in the description. Links for everything's in the description. And yeah, I'm going to hand you back again, because otherwise Studio Rob gets frustrated. Thank you very much. So I don't know about you, but we're in the middle of this May heat wave. It's the half-term week. We've got a heat wave going on. It is incredibly hot here, and I'm sitting in my studio. It's absolutely boiling in here. I cannot describe to you how hot it is in here. It's ridiculous. Episode 1, Asylum of the Daleks. Now I'm going to level with you. I watched these a few months back. I tried to do reviews as I was watching them. It kind of got away from me. But it doesn't matter. I'm not here to pick apart every single aspect of it. I'm here to tell you whether I liked it or not, basically. Asylum of the Daleks, broadcast on September the 1st, 2012, written by Stephen Moffat and directed by Nick Hurran. Now this is one of those stories that you kind of think could have done better. It's a great idea, although some people might disagree that it's a great premise. A planet that's just made up of crazy Daleks, the ones that didn't pass the test, rejects and stuff. I quite like that idea. We had the whole thing with Amy and Rory, they were getting divorced and stuff. I don't really know why that was in there. I guess because they brought them together again at the end and all the rest of it, but I don't know. It could have been a lot better than it was. The news had already broken that Karen Gillan and Arthur Darvill were leaving the series. after these 5 episodes. So we knew that. And we also knew that Jenna Coleman would be taking over as the companion. I don't know if we knew her name or not, but we knew that she was going to be the new companion. So when she appeared on the screen, it was a little bit odd. It kind of took me by surprise. I wasn't expecting it. And she was talking to the main cast. She was on her own, basically. Every scene she was in, she was on her own, like trapped in her spaceship, as she called it, making souffles. She was souffle girl. And what was her name? Oswin. Oswin, that's right. And that was a bit odd, seeing the new companion in this kind of format. And the reveal at the end is that she's actually... Oh, no, I'll get to it. Spoilers! If you haven't seen it, there's going to be spoilers coming up. So, on this planet there's humans that have been kind of taken over by Daleks as well and stuff. So when it's revealed that Oswin is actually in a Dalek case, tank, unit, it's a little bit like, oh wow, okay, I didn't see that coming. Or maybe I did. I don't think I saw it coming. Certainly not all the way through. Maybe towards the end of towards the reveal I did. But either way, it was quite harsh when you kind of see what happened to her. And then she died. And you're like, well, hang on, I thought she was going to be the new companion. And then you get to episode 2, Dinosaurs on a Spaceship. Now this is one, it was broadcast on the 8th of September 2012, directed by Saul Metzstein, written by Chris Chibnall, who would go on to become the showrunner in a few years. Also well known for Broadchurch and some Torchwood episodes as well, and some previously done some Doctor Who. He'd done 42. I can't remember the other ones he'd done, but he had done some more. It's almost like they got the title first. It was a play on Snakes on a Plane, which was a big movie that was around that time. So it's almost like they got the title and then worked out the story from that. And they were like these endangered species that had been like taken from Solomon, played by David Bradley, who would become another part of Doctor Who in a couple of years. Shame. Could have been so much better. Ooh. I like the cast. It was a great cast. What's going on out there? It's a 30-mile-an-hour limit out there. They're clearly doing more than 30. I'm sure you heard that. But yeah, great cast. I can't remember his name, but the guy from Sherlock. Was it Queen Nefertiti? And Paul Williams as Rory's dad. His name escapes me at the moment. Tony? A great bit of casting. Just wasn't a very good story. The production was great, the effects were great, everything was great, just not a very good story. Which is a shame, because it could have been great. Don't ever write a script inspired by the title. It's not good. I didn't say my scores. Asylum of the Daleks, I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10. Dinosaurs on a Spaceship. I'm tempted to give it a 6, but I'm going to be generous and give it a 7 because of the casting, I think. A Town Called Mercy, episode 3, broadcast on the 15th of September, directed by Saul Metzstein again, written by Toby Whithouse, who of course did some previous episodes of Doctor Who and Torchwood, and Being Human? Was that? Yeah, that was out then, wasn't it? Being Human. That was a good show. I might have to review that here on this channel at some point. Western in space. It's alright. I can't remember a lot about it. It had the guy from Gavin and Stacey in it. Production wise, fantastic. You know, the location, everything is absolutely fantastic production. I can't remember a lot about the story, so I think I'm gonna just give it a 7 because I don't remember it. You could say that's on me, but it's also in a show's interest to be remembered, I think, and that's not on me. Episode 4, The Power of Three, broadcast on the 22nd of September 2012. Written by Chris Chibnall, again, directed by Douglas Mackinnon. Now this was showing that Chibnall could write, he could write Doctor Who. This wasn't a bad episode with the black cubes that all appeared one day. And they all, every few days, they individually all have their own little thing that they do. The intrigue and the mystery was very, very good. Really, really liked that, how that all worked out. Can't knock that at all. Yeah. Is it the first time we saw Unit? I think it was. And Kate Stewart. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, solid episode. We see the return of Paul Williams as Rory's dad again. I've written an 8. I'm going to stick with an 8. I'm going to stick with 8 out of 10. Should I go 9? Something's telling me to say 9. I'm going to go 9. Yeah, I'm going to go 9. So that's okay. And then we had episode 5, The Angels Take Manhattan, broadcast on the 29th of September 2012, written by Stephen Moffat, directed by Nick Hurran. This is the last episode featuring Amy and Rory. Now, on a personal note, this was broadcast on the 29th of September. The day before, I actually got married. Yeah, and we were going to New York for our honeymoon. We didn't go for a few weeks, but I actually watched this the day after I got married. It was quite weird, thinking, oh, because it was filmed in New York, I want to visit those places when I go there. Needless to say, we got divorced 8 years later. But yeah, it was weird. It was the first episode after my wedding, and yeah, just I remember watching this in between opening presents and things. We were going on our first honeymoon the following day. So anyway, that's enough about that. The episode itself, it's good, but it's not great. Does that make sense? Weeping Angels. Stephen Moffat, when he came up with the idea for Weeping Angels for Blink, was genius. It was pure genius. They've been used a few times since, and they've never ever been as effective as they were in that first story. I thought the bit with the Statue of Liberty being an angel, it was a little bit cheesy and far-fetched. Visually it looks great, but you can't, there's no way, I can't believe for a second that the Statue of Liberty would be able to walk, to get from Liberty Island to wherever it was in Manhattan without being seen, knowing what the population of New York City is. Even back in the, when was it, the 20s, 1920s? Even then, I can't believe that the statue would get there without being seen and having to freeze in position. Some good character moments. Amy sacrificing herself for Rory. We saw River Song appear again. Not as good as it could have been. The angels were great, but I think you have to use them very sparingly, extremely sparingly, for them to be effective. You know, you can't just have anything being an angel and stuff. Rewriting the lore every time as well. And there's that whole thing about why didn't the Doctor just go back and get them? And then I have to do the fixed point thing, and then it becomes a thing. Yeah, it was a shame. I'm still going to give it an 8 out of 10. For the acting chops in the episode, I think. But yeah, generally, I think another villain might have been better. So that's what we got. 3 7's 21, 38. What's 38 divided by 2 is 76. So Series 7, Part 1 gets a 7.5 out of 10 from me. I'm not sure if next week I'm going to be doing the Snowmen or something else. But either way, hopefully I'll see you then. Thanks very much for watching. I see some of my favourite Doctor Who creators out there really struggling for things to make videos on at the moment in this bleak Doctor Who abyss at the moment, but they're trying, and good luck. Yeah, I'm enjoying some of the stuff that's going out there. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Catch you later, Bill and Ted.